Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Formula Manager 22. So a huge thank you to the guys that put through a vote to see which team we would go through. I'll start with and try and work our way to the top with. It was 44% mid-team, 43% lower tier team, and like a very minimal percent top tier team. So that's good. We're going to go with a mid-tier team, I think. Auto save found. Let me quickly get through this and skip that so we don't have any
Mercedes returned to F1 in
noises.
2010, and since 2014 they've won the Constructors' Championships back-to-back every year. In 2021 they took home the Constructors' Championship once more.
Let's go stop audio. We don't really need to listen to that. So I was originally looking at Williams.
Williams is a legendary name in F1.
Don't tell me every time. I wonder if I just skip through like this. They stopped doing that. Yep, good. I was originally going to go Williams. I know a few other people have already gone Williams as far as YouTube content creators and stuff, so I was going to steer clear. I also thought maybe
2021 was Aston Martin.
Bloody hell. Maybe would go Aston Martin, but didn't really want to go for them either. AlphaTauri is probably mid-tier, but maybe too high. Like McLaren, Alpine. I was sort of going to stick away from these guys. They're too mid-tier. I thought maybe
Haas joined it.
Haas as well. Like, they're not too bad. If we look at their performance, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10. So they're not very good driver performance, unfortunately, which is a surprise, considering they got Magnussen in the seat. But start performance 5 out of 10, which is great. Headquarters quality 10th of 10, which is absolutely bloody terrible. So we're going to have to work on that straight away. So I was definitely thinking going Haas. We want to be a podium contender long term. No, we want to win the championship, hopefully, long term. Drivers, Mick Schumacher, Kevin Magnussen, Pietro Fittipaldi. So I'm not sure how good Pietro is. I know there's definitely one driver I want to scout straight away and look at bringing to our team early. So first entry 2016, last in the Constructors' Championship, Drivers' Championship 19th. So yeah, they were absolutely terrible. This year they seem to be doing a lot better in the real life Formula 1. So let's go with Haas. Our name is not team principal. Down my name, of course. And we're not going to do first time guidance. It does make you skip through the first race weekend, which is quite frustrating. So we don't want to do that. The other thing I want input from you guys is, do you want to see the entire race? Do you just want to see highlights? Obviously, I'm going to try and skip through practice and that sort of stuff, because you guys don't need to see practice. We'll do qualifying in the race and that sort of stuff. So this is our main homepage. Aerodynamics testing period starts. Pre-season testing results. Sponsorship obligations. A few things already pre-set up. Obviously, we can't really change anything. Looking at the calendar. I think our first race is here. Yeah, for Bahrain. Heading to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix after that. So then through to my home GP, Australia, of course. So race weekend, we can settle that up once we get closer to that. Our cars, I'm not sure. So we go back to go to car analysis. Haas changed team. We're really going to be fighting Williams, I think. So obviously we're way better. Medium speed, better low speed, better acceleration for cornering. Top speed, DRS, we're better acceleration. Dirty air, medium speed, so we're way better as far as car goes against them. Let's go Alpha. I think we're pretty even. Like, I wish it would tell us if we were down compared to the other team. We're down here, down here, down here. Down there a little bit. Down a little bit there, so we're not too bad. We're going to be okay as far as cars go. So we've got 15 million. We don't have much money at all. First thing we want to look at is, actually, design center is already level 2, which isn't too bad. Factory, manufacturing car parts, designing car parts, the wind tunnel. I mean, I want to sort of go either factory or wind tunnel. I think factory is going to be the way to go. Let's upgrade the factory straight away. I know it's going to cost us an absolute fortune, but we need to get that manufacturing of our parts to be up that next level. There's no current projects. Actually, there is a current, no. But this is where we'll go through and we'll manufacture. Obviously, if we have here front wing, quantity of 6, total quantity of 6 altogether. So if we get a lot of instances where we're losing front wings, we're going to need to build new front wings. That's going to allow us to build more than one part at a time, which is great. Staff facilities, race simulator not built. Well, I'm building that straight away because that's going to sharpen their skills when they're not on the circuit, which gives us more experience points every week as well, the plus 20%. So we really need that to boost our drivers. Operating facilities, don't really have, this is, I mean, I would like to get all of these. Costs us a couple of mil, so we won't worry about it right now, but we need to try and make our team look a little bit more attractive to sponsors and that sort of stuff. So board confidence, board budget, team rating 410 underdog, so we're way down there. Look at that, right down the bottom. So 5th, 9th, 10th, so it's just gone downhill since we entered. One driver result, 9th in 2018. So absolutely terrible history for this team, so we need to try and build it up. Drivers, Mick Schumacher, Kevin Magnussen, of course. Mag's got 3 years in his contract. Wow, I was hoping I was going to try and replace him soon, but I'm thinking he's going to eventually retire anyway. So I want to look at Jack Doohan. I want to do a detailed scouting. Definitely want to look at him. He's an Aussie, of course, but not just that. He's got very good skills, so very high level. Jack Doohan. Yo, sort of want to look at guys that are like younger. Frederick Vesti, Yastri. What's he's still with Alpine? There's not many guys. Oh, Logan Sargent. Where's he from? He's from the USA. Let's detail scout him too. I'd love to have just 2 young drivers in the seat. Get rid of Schumacher. As much as I love Schumacher, I know he's young, and I love Michael Schumacher, but good to really, you know, get him out of there. So looking at our chiefs, technical chief, head of aerodynamics, race engineer, both Gary and Ed are pretty good. I can't really complain too much about those. Design center assigned engineers, so no one's assigned, all that sort of stuff. I don't really need to worry about that right now. Scanning team, pick crew, so this is what we need to focus on. Focus on tyre changes. Look how low that is. That's terrible. Really need to get that up there. So putting it on balance will hopefully just keep, I think it keeps everything level. I don't think it improves anything. We focus on tyre changes, that'll go up and the other ones will go down, so we'll need to come through and adjust that. Sort of week in, week out, that sort of stuff. So if we look at car part development now, car analysis, where are we sort of... This is where we're at Bahrain, 11 days. It's going to take us maybe till Italian Grand Prix, 46 days before we can really get any parts built. We've got to design the part and we've got to manufacture the part. So where are we struggling a little bit? When everything's okay, when maybe some more high-speed cornering would work well for us. So that's probably more of a front wing, dirty air cornering as well. So let's look at new project design. So front wing is really what we need. Chassis, really not going to help us too much. It's really the underfloor and the front wing. That's going to take 56 days. You pop this up, does that make change it, does it? 2.4 wind tunnel hours, 92. We put like 46 to even those out. So it's going to be, after this, it's going to be the Miami Grand Prix. We really need high speed. Sort of where the tick is, the green tick, which is the most important part. Continue that. Design focus. Really need high speed. This is another thing that's kind of hard to work out. We could just go like this the whole way up, but I don't think that's really going to benefit us at all. We need to go high speed. Brake cooling I'm not too concerned about. Airflow sensitivity. Bump those up a little bit. A medium speed, and we sort of want low speed as well. I know Miami's quite a low speed track, so let's develop those. Engineers, we've got 10 available, we'll go 5. It's going to take 44 days to get that done. Then we've got to manufacture it, so fingers crossed, get that done in time. Cost cap remaining, $854,000, that's not too bad. If we look at front wing and go, so manufacture, it's going to take us 3 days to get one done. That's sort of where we're going to have to keep an eye on things. We go back to design, we want to go with an underfloor. So 60 days, so we should have enough time, I think. 60, so it's going to take 56 days for this. That's more the Spanish Grand Prix we're looking at now. Take out all those hours. Take out all these hours, because we can only design 2 parts at the same time, so might as well do that. Let's go continue. The drag reduction DRS, so it's going to improve a little bit. We really need to get medium speed cornering up quite a bit. Also low speed. And airflow sensitivity. Wouldn't hurt to put that up a little bit. The DRS. Spanish Grand Prix. It's not a great deal of long straights, I suppose. Really doesn't make too much of a difference. We're only putting on a little bit extra, so go up a couple more with both of these. Continue. Engineers, normal approach, 62 days. I don't know if I can actually click on that and change that now. Continue. 62 days. Let's go back and look at our calendar. Actually, no, races. Circuits even. Let's say how far away it is. Tells me a number of laps, but not how far away it is. But alright, so there we go. A couple of things being designed. Our warehouse is full of engines, ARS, boxes, all that good stuff. All our front wings, side pods, everything we need to keep the car on the track, fingers crossed. Let's look at our finances, their monthly balance, board payments, prize money, blah blah blah. We make $5 million a month, so that's good. Got a little bit of cash left over to splash around if you want to, or we can just leave it there. Yeah, race simulators, pretty important. Let's build the team hub. We want a space for our guys to take a break and stuff. Versus visitors, potential highs on the state-of-the-art hospitality suite, helipad, memorabilia room. Don't really did one of those because we've got nothing to show, do we? Really, 1 9th place finish. Didn't get a trophy for that. Tour center would be good. Yeah, 118k will do that. Hospitality area is $1 million. That's the only problem with that. We'll just leave it at that, I think, for now. 11 days till race 1. Let's continue on. Email requires response. Channel development, technical chief Simone Rasta, head of aerodynamics Aaron Melvin, blah blah. What's obligations? Sponsors, yeah. So the sponsors are already done. Sponsor obligations will tell us in here. Race day events, all this sort of stuff. So I won't really go through this too much. Try and minimise our time. And we'll obviously have a throw party. We need to throw a party. It doesn't cost us much. 10 grand trial party. Let's get everyone excited for the start of the new season. Right, stop there. The new race simulator's been built. Good. That's what we needed. We get our drivers in there. Bahrain testing results. Yeah, so where we are. The top speed 13th, 13th, 9th, 11th, 15th. So not too bad. Like, we're not... High speed is still... Surprised our high speed's that low, really. But we're not too bad considering where we are. Like, 15th is the lowest out of anything. Alright, so that's all done. Upgrade that again, which would be great. It's 2 million though, which is... Yeah, let's not worry about it till we get out. Once we get our younger guys in the seat, that's probably more important, I'd say. Alright, so facility construction complete. The tour center's done. Another important email. Yep, good. Right, start of the season. The Bahrain Grand Prix is almost here, so I want to make sure the team is prepared for before we leave. Check the circuit info, performance targets, car builds, etc. Right, so race preparation. Not expecting anything great here. Haven't got the best car, haven't got the best drivers, probably haven't got the best person doing the strategy, which is me. So we'll see what happens. Reach Q3, which I don't think is going to happen. Probably reach Q2. Finish position. And where's that? 12th. Finish position streak. Qualifying position streak. 14th. So we lose money though if we don't get it. That's the only problem. Alright, driver overview. All drivers hired. We're already scouting drivers, so we don't need to worry about that. Things being built. Let's go to the race weekend. Alright, so I know this first episode is going to be quite lengthy. I guess all episodes are probably going to be, I don't know, a good hour, an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Especially when we go through the stuff week to week.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. There's nothing like a race weekend in Formula One.
Right, hopefully we don't get a black mark for having the F1 sounds and stuff, but righto guys, I'll go through and do Friday, practice 1 and 2, practice 3, I'll bring you guys back for qualifying, and then we'll head to the race on Sunday. Righto guys, we're back, ready for quali. Did pretty good in the practice sessions. I don't think we can go back and check the result. Oh, there we go, results. Practice 1, 4th and 8th, we put Pietro Fittipaldi in the car, Pietro. The only way he can gain experience points to increase, obviously, his skill levels and that sort of stuff is to go in practice 1. So I'm always going to throw him in practice 1. Either Mick or Kevin, I don't know. See, practice 2, K-Mag, E1, half a second. Mick was in 12th, and practice 3, K-Mag and Mick, top 2. We went out on a 2-lap qualifying run right at the end of the session and absolutely killed it. We're up by 1.2 for K-Mag and 8 tenths for Mick. Doesn't mean anything though, as you guys know. Does not mean a thing. Okay, car 1 ready, car 2 ready, everything's ready to go. 80% set up confidence here for Mick. I think K-Mag was 79%, just with a couple of little tweaks. Still can't quite get the oversteer right, which is a bit of a bummer. I don't want to go changing it too much, especially now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll go to qualifying. Manage qualifying 1. See how we go.
Ready to check, Kev.
I don't know if we send him out straight away or do we wait.
Good.
Let's send Shuey out straight away. And we'll came back and go out straight after. I'm pretty much just going to let them do their thing. We can set it up so it's automatic mode. So the driver takes control, they do their own quali session. We don't worry about it. Or we can take over. But I think we'll just let them do their thing. Let's just skip through till he starts his lap. Error's right behind. Oop. We'll go ×2, because ×1's way too slow. We'll see how he goes. We can flick over and look at the sectors, so whether he's... Of course, he'll go purple every time because he's first out on track. Perez takes that away. A-Mag didn't quite get past the sector 1. I'm just hoping to make Q2 really. Like, if we can get into Q3 on our first race, that would be epic. I think it'll be K-Mag that gets us through to Q3. Not Shuey, but let's see how we go. So sector times really don't matter at the moment. Let's see what sort of time against 133 flats. Errors are 31. So what's K-Mag? 32.6 maybe. Track rubber's quite low though, so pretty much just sending them out, trying to get acclimatized to the track as well as I think it may help with the setup. Quite sure. Car setup, we didn't change anything. Tires. I think we'll just leave them on. Won't really worry about anything. Reconfigure. Car setup, 83%. So that was a little bit better. Cancel. Confirm. I think we'll just leave them there for a little while. Maybe 10 minutes to go. Send you out. Maybe 9 minutes to go. We'll send out K-Mag. And we'll just see how we go. Shuey's still in 9th, K-Mag's in 4th. Obviously, a few of the faster guys haven't gone out as yet. Right, now we're there, 13th, and where's K-Mag? Or he's 7th. Alright, so I think we'll send Shuey out on a fresh set. I think K-Mag's okay, to be honest. I don't think we'll need to send him out again. I think we'll just leave K-Mag in the pits. I think he's good. Like, I really don't think we're going to have an issue with K-Mag. Let's check on our sectors while he's going around. Clear track, which is great. As long as he greens every sector, we'll be happy. K-Mag sitting in 7th, that's pretty bloody good. Yep, green, first sector. See how he goes for sector 2, whether he can keep improving. Look at the trainer cars, everyone's out on track. We've got clear track though, which is great. Should get sector 2 around this corner up here, I think. There we go, green sector 2. Up to the last corner, down the front straight. There's 1.8 off. And you get close to the top 10, 1.7. So you really didn't gain much time at all. I'm thinking that's still going to be enough. Checker flag, yeah, all good. Let's see how we go. Session has ended. I think there's still some guys on flying laps. Sonoda. Oh no, he did. He just dropped out. Ah, bummer. 16th. There you go, 133.0, so only 7 100ths of a second. Our mate Dan Ricciardo. Bloody hell, Ricciardo. But Aussies took care of Aussies. Obviously not. Alright, compounds. I think we've thrown him out on a fresh set. Car parts, confidence. Don't know. I can only change the front wing angle now, which really isn't going to help us at all. we'll completely throw the whole setup out if we do. Yeah, one flying lap, all good. Let's go straight into Q2. Fingers crossed.
Radio check.
We can
Radio's
through to Q3. I don't know if we just wait and send him out right at the end of the session. The problem is, if we use... Then again, we won't really need softs during the race. I don't think we do medium hards during the race, so... I don't know if we can... Yeah, so we can only use it in the race session, so we don't want to send him out early. Unless we send him out on a use set. Change that. Send him out on a use set. Just to get a time there, and we'll see what happens. Pretty much want to wait to the end of the session to send him out on a fresh set of tyres. Right, so 8th at the moment. Not a great time. 1:33.3, 1:33.4. Definitely not going to make it through to Q3, that sort of time. Reconfigure, don't forget to do that before we get too close to the end. I think we can go back. No, we can't release anything there. Alright, back to this. Everyone's starting to go out now. Let's go now. Try and get some clear track, which we really haven't got. Not at all. But then again, we really don't have... Yeah, we've got a bit of a gap to the car ahead, which is Gasly, I think. Yeah, Gasly just ahead, so we should be okay. Oh no, K-Mag's just ruined it. He's ruined it. And I don't get this. This is one thing I don't get. He's locked up, so he pulls off the track and he's stopped.
That's the lock-up!
Like, why does it do that?
Now. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Hoping it's something they
Well,
fix.
they've locked up. They
the
won't
first
have been
update,
happy about that.
I know there's a car here, but why stop? Like, he can
The team are
get
really
back on track,
disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back
anyway.
too badly.
Bloody K-Mag. That's quality for us. That's going to be P16 and P13. Fortunately, oh, P15 even. 16th to 15th. So that's not a great outcome at all. They're very disappointing. And I guess that's what the risk we take when we, set him out right at the end for...
continues to build here as race day begins.
Haas gave a solid performance in qualifying, and they'll be happy enough with their grid position here. Let's see if they can make it work for them. Alfa Romeo managed to meet expectations during qualifying, and if they can keep this up, they'll have a good race ahead of them. We're under clear skies here tonight, certainly to the team's relief. Now they can focus their strategy on pushing their cars as much as they can.
But which team has perfected the strategy that will see them prevail today, here at the Bahrain Grand Prix?
Alright, see how we go. Straight into race car strategy. Don't know if we can go... He can start on a hard, then go to a medium. Move that further forward. It's going to be... The only problem I've got here is it's going to be below, like the tyre wear is going to be quite low. And I don't know if everyone else is going to be doing 2-stop, 1-stop. Race strategy D. So if we go 130, 130.5, 30.5, 35, 30.4, so it's a bit quicker. I don't know if it's going to be right though. See how we go. Now, K-Mag, I'm thinking we really should be starting him on a set of mediums. And then going on to the hards at the end. I think about lap 27. Depends on how hard you push. So 130.5, 30.57, 30.57, 30.4. So that's definitely quicker. But depending on our tyre wear, could be the big issue here. 56 laps, race length is 57. Let's just go. Ooh, just 56. Oh, that's full. 56. Okay. All right, let's go 55 K-Mag and hope we can actually make it. We might have to save a bit of fuel at some stage.
It looks
but
like
we'll see.
clear skies tonight, with the drivers now in their grid positions. There we see Kevin Magnussen. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. And we're just moments away now. And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix.
All right, let's go. Let's see how we go.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Well, we should have probably made these guys attack straight up and deploy. Push and deploy. There we go.
Let's catch him.
Get rid of those. Focus on K-Mag. He's got up the outside of Ricardo. Can he hold it though? The outside, then he's got inside the next corner, which he may lose. Yep, he's just lost it there. We're still 15th to 16th at the moment. The K-Mag could just rip down the inside here, get him under brakes. No, not quite. Oh, he's locked up again already. See this? What the hell is that?
They've locked
That
up
is
and gone
so
straight on.
bloody frustrating. Like, that should not happen. Yes, he's locked up, but stay on the bloody track, keep going. Like, he's slowing down to let all the other cars past. Which I'm really hoping the developers sort that shit out, because that could be the difference between points and no points in a race. It's really frustrating. Right, so Mix right on the back of Ricardo here. Ricardo's actually on softs, so we can stick with him on these hard tyres. Won't be too bad.
Okay, good job.
Okay,
That's one.
K-Mag. Just ahead of Latifi. All the way back down in 19th spot. I don't know how he's going to go
Haas
from
with
there.
an overtake there.
Ricardo's going defensive already. Schumacher just can't quite get alongside. Once we get DRS and everything, it should be a little bit different. It was on the outside turn, last turn. We'll just keep him pushing for the first couple of laps. To
You're doing a
K-Mag
good job.
will drop down. Put him just on standard with his tyres. Let him burn a bit of fuel. Ricardo's defensive
That's a
again into
new
turn
race
1.
position for Haas.
Magnussen's up to P18 now, which is good. Just need a better run than Ricardo. We need to get down the inside here. And we could probably go overtake, actually. I always forget about the way the ERS works. Should we go just deploy for now? And once we get down this back straight, if we go for overtake mode, which seems like the fastest lap time is deploy. But go bang, overtake mode now. Let's hope we can. Yeah, not a good exit at all. But he's not deploying it. If he kept deploying that, that may allow us to get through. All right, let's just go standard, balanced. You can go back to balanced. Just let them do their thing for now. K-Mag, it's right behind Stroll and Vettel.
Okay, more lift and coast, please.
I love the radio transmissions. It's great. Alright, for us to get through this race reasonably quick, I want to go
DRS enabled.
times 4. DRS enabled. Let's go overtake. Schumacher's already up on Ricardo. We should be able to get through here. We haven't got DRS yet. Okay,
Haas
so
with
we're
an
down the
overtake.
next straight. We should get DRS. Yeah, DRS is open. There we go. Down. Oh, I thought we'd go down the inside of Vettel then. Okay, we'll just go deploy. Then we'll flick it over to overtake. Down this back straight here. hopefully Shuey can get Norris here.
Okay, we're out of DRS.
There we go. And get that through. We'll go back to neutral. I think Shuey needs to really save. Go and harvest some DRS here.
Okay, good job. That's one.
K-Mag, 2.5 seconds on. Let's try and harvest a bit.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Worried. Actually, Vettel's nearly a second behind, so we can pull away from Vettel.
Charge on. Got it.
Be okay. Don't think we're going to be quite far enough ahead. So I don't think you'll get us before the end of the straight, even with DRS, but no, definitely not.
McLaren,
Right, so Schumacher's just lost a spot to Ricardo. Let's just go neutral now that we've got a little bit there. So we really need to just keep in touch with Ricardo if we can.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
There goes K-Mag, just lost a spot. We should get that back with DRS. Yeah, there we go. It's all about the DRS. Let's go deploy, attack, and push just to try and get away. Over a second now, so let's hope. We go to Vettel. He's got no DRS. So K-Mag's pulled away there. Now let's go back to standard, balanced, and neutral. Get Schumacher. He's still right on the back here of Ricardo. So we really need to just keep close if we can here. Not try and burn through our tyres too much. Have a look here. He's not doing too bad. K-Mag's not doing too bad as far as tyre wear. Probably doing a little bit better, but let's go harvest. Try and get him up a little bit higher. Let's go harvest with K-Mag. Got absolutely no DRS left. See, as long as we can stay in the DRS train. Ricardo, Sonoda, and Norris here. We're looking good for a top 10 here, as long as we can keep up with these guys. So we're really going to need to try and save some of this, and then we'll just put it back to normal. Just worried about this straight now. See, 7 tenths, 8 tenths. We sort of catch back up. Let's go neutral once we get out of this final corner here. Surprised he didn't save any ARS then. Still in DRS, which is good. A little bit out for K-Mag. If K-Mag can get him on the back of this train, we'll be okay. He's got 2.1 laps down. I don't want to push him too hard. It's because of his tyres. He really should be a little bit quicker than Schumacher, but these guys are on. Yeah, they're on soft, so we're on hard. So we're keeping up with all these guys, which is really good. So it's like they're going to be a two-stop for pretty much the whole field. We're looking at everyone's on softs except for us. So if we slow this down here, we go Schumacher, attack, push.
We'll catch these
There we
guys.
go, overtake mode. Can he get Ricardo? I think he definitely can. The speed increase of that DRS is amazing. But then we're just going to get boxed in here, so that's what I mean. What's the point of
Okay, back off.
the fighting with these guys? Like we're not really in the same fight. Because we got the harder tyres, so eventually they're going to pit and get out of our way. And we're not going to have the, obviously, the DRS train. A 3.8 K-Mag. Sort of just need to keep an eye on his fuel. Schumacher's a little bit more fuel, but I think these numbers are a little bit bugged. Don't quote me on it, but from what I've seen, the numbers are quite bugged. Now see, going times 4 that goes to this screen. I wish times 4 didn't. I wish times 4 stayed in this screen. So Schumacher's still doing really well. Sticking with Ricardo, Norris and Tsunoda, which I'm surprised with. But just here we can't get through. Just seems to always just miss it. Looking at his tyre wear. I think we can actually go, yeah, there we go, a bit closer look at tyre wear. He's not doing too bad. He might have a little bit of tyre wear, but K-Mag's still way back there. Let's just go to deploy now. Let him push a little bit on his tyres. Schumacher's still just staying inside this DRS train. Tsunoda at the front of it. Just don't want to lose it too much. Getting right up on him under brakes. It's just getting out of that last corner. Ricardo's lost Tsunoda now. But then just got back up again. It's kind of just a bit hit and miss. You sort of just got to hope for the best here. I don't know what you guys want to do. If you guys let me know, should we go ×2 the entire race? I mean, it's still going to take us a long time to get through the bloody race, or do we go ×4, ×8? I think here at the moment we're pretty much just sitting pretty with Schumacher. We don't really need to do anything. Seems just to be sitting inside this DRS train. Let's go with a harvest from K-Mag. He's only 1.7 behind, so he did catch quite a bit of time there.
Charge on, please.
I'll let him charge for a few laps. He may... Someone else is locked up. Who was that? Not quite sure. Let's keep an eye on Schumacher.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Russell. George Russell, P8, locked up. Right, so his tyres are getting a little bit hot. Oh, look, I see here. He's still doing okay. Like, not having to stress too much about it, but he's 2 seconds behind Schumacher. If he can get on the back of this train, that's going to help us a lot. Just to get inside that top 10. These guys are going to pit twice. Okay, so Norris has gotten away from Tsunoda now. Actually, no, Gasly's away. K-Mag's 2.7 again, so he's lost a little bit of time on that last lap. Go to neutral.
Is that a lockup?
Now let's see if he's locked up in turn 1. He's all the way down the back of the pack, so who cares? That's why we didn't go Williams, because they suck. Would have been quite a challenge. I think they've got a little bit more money starting up, but it's just, yeah, a little bit of a challenge with those guys. Keep an eye now. Schumacher's doing good. Still 3 tenths behind. K-Mag's over 3 seconds behind, so he's sort of just sitting around that 3 second mark. So it'd be good if we could get him a little bit closer. Let's go conserve fuel, but we'll push a little bit harder on the tyres, I think. Just try and get him back. We can get him within 1 second. Actually, also we're not sure who or where. Okay. Alonso. Right, so this could be a safety car here.
It's a crash, and it's more
Multiple
than
cars.
one car.
Let's have a look.
Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Oh, straight up the back there. I think that's Bottas.
And there's the crash. Mark my words, there'll be questions asked about that later.
Oh, when you can. Yep, okay. Schumacher's just got through on Ricardo then. K-Mag is right on the back of this. Let's keep pushing.
Haas with an overtake there.
Hopefully Schumacher can stay ahead now with Shui. If we can get in front of both these guys, I'll be super happy. So K-Mag is right there on the back of...
Someone spun out.
He was right there on the back of Ricardo. He's just dropped off a little bit. Right, let's go push and deploy. See if we can get him on the back of this train. The K-Mag. 1.3 seconds, 1.2. Less than a second away now, so he's going to be right there. Yes, he is right there, so let's just go standard, balanced. And we'll go neutral here, but he should get down the inside of Ricardo. There we go. Schumacher's just ahead in 12th now. So 12th and 13th. There's a fair few guys in the pits, which is good. I think Bottas and Alonso obviously had to pit because they would have had some serious damage here, but K-Mag, Schumacher. I don't really want them fighting, but I'd really prefer Schumacher to let... don't fight, teammate. Right, K-Mag. Down the back straight here, we'll overtake. Yeah, there we go. So that's them swapping positions, good, so we don't need to worry about that now. Keep an eye on their tyres. So K-Mag's got a bit better tyre wear than we thought, which isn't too bad. Still got a little bit down on fuel. If Schumacher just stays in the DRS train here, right behind K-Mag will be okay. K-Mag's got no ERS at all though. Let's be a little bit more aggressive. We need to try and keep him in that ERS train, but not be fighting with each other. That's what we don't want. ERS train, DRS train. He needs to stay within DRS, but not fight for the position. Shoe in sector 1. Not sure what it is. Keep an eye on K-Mag again.
Oh, there's a spin!
Zoo. Enthoo, or whatever his name is. Joe. I can't pronounce his name properly. So 5th and 6th at the moment. We've got a pit obviously, so we're going to drop back quite a bit, but looking at our tyres, we're doing okay. Keeping ahead of Hamilton here, so let's just let them go. Let's just let them do their thing. Problem is, I don't know if Magnussen is holding up Schumacher now, or it's just because of the DRS. I think he's still going okay with tyres. So he's saying 7.2 laps, and we're 1.6 behind at 68 kilos, so I don't think that's right. It doesn't seem right at all. But now Hamilton's slowly catching up. Let's go defend. Just defend from Hamilton, hopefully. No, he got through. Never mind. Or did he? No, you did, yes. Okay.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Which isn't too big an issue, I guess. K-Mag's tyre wear. He's still doing good. Like, we don't have to stress too much. We can probably leave him out a bit longer. Yeah, we don't want to pit him too early. Let's just go back to standard pace. Try and save a bit more of these tyres. Let's enter the pit window for Matt K-Mag, which I think, what's 24, 25, 27 we were going to go. So maybe 29 or 30 we'll pit him in. I think, yeah, it's lap 29 or lap 30. Because he's alright there. He's just dropped a spot to Hamilton, but so if you can keep in DRS, which you can't. But
for Mercedes.
And K-Mag just got back in front of Hamilton, so I don't know what happened there.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
He locked up. There we go. Right,
that sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Let's go and harvest for both these guys because they're both very, very low. Tyres are a bit low. Yep.
Okay, understood, Kev.
What's the situation?
Don't want to pit yet. Stay out, K-Mag. Can we actually go? Don't fight, teammate. Can Schumacher get ahead? Actually, no, he's not even. I thought he was right behind him then.
Moved up a place.
Must have been Hamilton right behind him. Ignore that for now. So we want to try and. It's doing okay. So if we go lap 29, then to lap 29 we'll bring him in. Not stressing too much. The end of next lap. Is it 26%? I know it's a little bit low. Fuel's getting low. Yep. Okay, we know that. Where is he? 28. It's getting past the start finish. Then we'll go bit window, bit now, bit options. Go onto a set of hards. Don't really need to change anything. Hit this lap. Schumacher, how's he going? He's doing okay, so if we leave him till say lap 32. Go neutral. How are you with that? You can go neutral. Schumacher just dropped way down for a second there. What's going on there? We're just in a train, I think. Bit of a train. So K-Mag's in the pits. Let's see how he goes. Not really a good view to watch the pit stop. Oh, there we go. 3.6, so a little bit slow. Schumacher's battling away with Bottas and stuff here. So K-Mag will come out. Let's be a little bit more aggressive on the tyres and let's go deploy.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Right, so Schumacher, as I said, lap 32 maybe. We'll bring him in. So the end of next lap. So let's go deploy, go push, attack. Or now we'll bring him in. Bit options, set of mediums, and everything's all good. So we'll see what happens.
We will box now, box now. Copy.
So where's K-Mag? Still back down the back of the pack, but to try and keep him ahead of Bottas here, if we can. Everyone else has gone. Some are on hard, some are on medium, so we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the race here. Right, just got done by Bottas. Didn't even look like he had DRS then. Trying to get back down the inside. Will he make the pass? No. Right, he's in the pits. Go back to standard. See how his pit stop goes. And the Schumacher will undercut him, I think, here. Not Magnussen, I should say. 3.6, so a little bit slower than K-Mags. He should hammer off out of the pits. Let him just go back to neutral. Let him deploy for this first lap to get him out there. Right, we'll go standard. Let him keep pushing. Go neutral. So the cars ahead are going to have to pit again. So Ocon up here. How far ahead is Ocon from Magnussen? Say 9, 13 or 14 seconds. So we should get in front of them. Good finish in the points in our first race, which would be great. Now let's conserve a little bit of fuel with K-Mag. Yeah, they're both doing okay tyres, so pretty much just hold stations here. Don't lose any spots. Try not to lose any time. K-Mag can get on the back of
We've just had a car run wide.
Okay, run wide. Maybe a lock-up or run wide again will get us on the back here. Let's go balanced. You can go back to balanced as well. Schumacher.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Vettel spun in turn 11, which doesn't help us because he's behind us anyway. There's a crash. Several cars involved. Not sure who right now. Oh, there's a safety car. Okay. If we go... I don't know if we can pit options. How long do they last? 24 laps. Okay. Schumacher's... I don't know if Schumacher will be able to get in. don't know if it's worth... K-Mag, can you pit for another... No, another set of mediums. That's not going to help us. Don't think it's worth pitting. Don't think.
Safety.
Ignore.
And DRS is now disabled. DRS disabled.
Right, so conserve, harvest, conserve, harvest. Let all that do its thing. Alright, so we should get in front of the safety car here. Let us past, you asshole. There you go. Alright. So we should get past. Oh, I'm concerned. I don't know. 20-something laps. Ocon, Norris, Russell, Sonoda. They're all coming in. This is going to destroy our chances, I think, honestly. They've all come out on softs. We're going to have to do it. We're just going to have to double stack. Set of softs, 24 laps, pit. Hit this lap. Set of softs, pit. And we're just going to have to do it. We're just going to have to hope. I know we're double stacking, but we shouldn't lose any time, really. .8, Schumacher 3.4, a little bit quicker. Right, so we should still be conserving fuel. Let's just go conserve. Conserve. We're all harvesting everything. All good. See what happens with... Oh, Vettel did get in front of us, but he didn't pit though, so we should be able to get in.
Safety car in this lap.
Oh god, we're nowhere near the safety car. Damn
The
it.
safety car's going in. Verstappen has the pack. Copy.
Maybe that's me. Just think it would catch him, but... Damn. Alright, that's not going to help us at all. Maybe we should have pushed as hard as we could to catch that bloody safety car. Hoping we can still get there. I honestly don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch back up to the pack. We should be able to get Vettel down the straight here. Fastest lap Magnussen, which isn't going to help us because we're not in the points anyway. You can go standard, standard, standard. Actually, keep pushing. Okay, so a few other people have just pitted. Who's pitted? That's Vettel. Vettel's in the pits. Righto. Anybody ahead who may pit again? Yeah, Ricciardo, Gasly, Hamilton should all pit again. So potentially we can still make the points here. They're locked up. Alright, DRS is back enabled. Alright, let's harvest a little bit here. There's a few guys just in the pits. Don't know who that was. No one that helped us, I don't think. 13th and 15th. Actually, yeah, Joe went in the pits again. So K-Mag sitting. Tyres are going to be an issue at the end of the race, I think. We're still harvesting. There we go. Magnussen's up in P10 now. We're going to have to go neutral. K-Mag. Hamilton's just behind. Schumacher's still down in 15th. Anyone else is going to need a pit? No, that's it. So we're going to have to try and keep an eye on Magnussen here and see if we can stay ahead of Hamilton. Which is going to be a little bit of an issue if we don't have DRS. Let's go deploy. Try and get out of Hamilton's DRS so we can drop Hamilton. Don't think we're going to be able to. We're going to have the much faster car, but Hamilton's still going to have DRS down this little back straight here. Yep, he does. We're 1.6 behind Perez. I don't think we'll be able to make that time up. Perez is going to be a much faster car. Neutral. Neutral there. Schumacher is pretty much in 15th. We're going to have to try and hold on for points here against Hamilton, but I don't think we're going to be able to, honestly. It's going to be a tough ask. Hamilton's got a fresher set of softs as well. We're going to have to just go all out defend for the rest of the race, really. Is that going to be enough to keep us ahead? Just 1.6 behind Perez. We were fighting Norris and Tsunoda, so yeah, it's going to be a bit of a bummer. Keep an eye on those tyres; they're not too bad. I don't think we're going to be able to fight down the front straight here. We'll have to just harvest and just let Schumacher pass. Let Hamilton pass, and then just hope that we can stay within DRS here.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Why did we not get DRS then? Okay, and they've got the fast lap of the race, so we're really not going to be able to get in the points, I don't think. 1.3 seconds. The only thing we can hope for is issue for someone else. We're 1.5 behind. Schumacher's could maybe get Ricciardo. Keep him like that with his tyres. I'm a little bit worried about our tyre wear. We're still 2 seconds off Hamilton. Should be okay to keep Gasly behind us, but I don't think we're going to get in the points, unfortunately. That safety car did not help us. It may have helped us if I actually caught the safety car straight after we pitted. I don't know, 2.6. We're still keeping Gasly behind us, which is good. Let's just go to harvest for a little bit. No DRS. Yep, you can harvest as well. Schumacher's only 1 second behind Ricciardo here. Let's go neutral. Hopefully Schumacher can catch Ricciardo. Magnussen's still 3.6 behind. Don't think it's going to happen. Sector 2 there was an issue. Who was that? No one helped us.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Hamilton is right on the back of Tsunoda here. Tsunoda's locked up, so that's potential. We could maybe try and get Tsunoda towards the end of the race. We've got Gasly catching us as well, so we're really going to need to go and just attack and try and see if we can reel in Tsunoda here. Don't know how we're going to go. Don't think it's going to happen. 3 seconds, 2.7, 2.5, 2.4, 2.3. I mean, we're definitely catching. Lost our ERS, which sucks, but hopefully we can just push and catch. 2 seconds behind. Let's go balanced. Our tyres aren't overheating. Well, they are a little bit. They're not too bad though. How are they as far as tyre wear? Let's look. Ours are better than Tsunoda's, so Tsunoda may need a pit again. Let's go back to standard. 1.8 seconds behind. Schumacher's still trying to get Ricciardo, still 2 seconds behind. 1.8, 2 seconds. Still 2 seconds off Tsunoda. Don't know if we're going to be able to run him down even with the worst tyre wear.
There he is, I got sorry.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to be struggling with tyre wear at the moment, so we're going to need to just... let's just go light than normal for you, because you're pretty much not going to gain a point here, but... K-Mag is still in with the chance.
Okay, copy, mate.
Let's harvest for
What's the situation?
harvest for a little bit. We want to sort of push the last couple of laps. 1.7. Maybe he's way worse tyre wear than us. We may be able to get him. Here I'm just going to go push, attack, and deploy. 1.6 behind. Let's go and have a look here. 1 second behind. We're still going to get the points here, I think. We are still going to get the points. Overtake mode. Down the inside. Well done. Let's go standard. Standard and deploy. Keep an eye on Sonoda.
Haas
Hoping
with an overtake.
that's going to get us in the points. That is brilliant. Can we get points in our first outing? I think we can. Go back to neutral. We are 1.6 ahead of Sonoda. So his tyre wear has really killed him, although it's killed us too. Ignore. I know they won't last long. Hopefully we just don't end up with a flat.
Okay, perfect. Let's get back up to pace.
K-Mag, 1.7 ahead. This is going to be points in our first ever outing with Haas. The first time since, what, 2018 they're going to score points? That's awesome with K-Mag. Both should have been in the points really, but safety car's really stuffed us up. So Verstappen's won by signs. Russell's 25 seconds behind. Quite a ways behind, but
Max Verstappen.
let's go
over
K-Mag.
the finish line and today's winner.
Yeah, we know. 10th and 15th, which isn't too bad. Like, Schumacher should have been a little bit higher, but I don't know about the one-stop strategy. It just doesn't work.
Checkered flag.
Alright, great job, mate. Over the line, you can relax now. That's awesome. Schumacher is going to come home in 15th. Probably got lucky that Bottas was out,
Okay,
but
checkered flag.
I'm very sorry about that.
no, it's still good. 15th isn't too bad. Just safety car issue, I think, that's really cost us there. But that's an awesome result. It really is. E10 for
Kevin
K-Mag.
Anderson showing us how it's done. A great result.
Well done, I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully you guys are happy with that. That's a good result. I think
Haas there having a very successful day at the races.
it's going to be quite a long
That's right,
episode,
they've made
unfortunately,
some
guys.
fine
But
strategic decisions here, and it's brilliant to see them pay off.
And they're
points.
in 6th place in the constructor
Cannot
standings
complain.
at the end of this weekend.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia next weekend, so we don't even get much of a break between this race and the next one. Wilson with a 34.8, only just beat K-Mag, so we would have got 2 points then if we had have kept that fastest lap. Everyone two-stopped, pretty much. Yeah, everyone two-stopped. 15th and 10th. Cannot complain. Instructors were in 6th, which is great. Really is a surprise to see something that high. Experience gain, 100, 25, 65, 60. He didn't quite get quite as much experience as Schumacher, obviously missing out on P1 because Fittipaldi was there, but still pretty good. Growth potential. Obviously K-Mag's getting a bit older, so. Right. Driver bonuses. Not sure what they're. Oh, it's 6 or higher for K-Mag. Sponsors, performance guarantees, yep. Awesome. 2.8 million from that race, which is great. Great to see. I think that's it for us, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Oh, hold on, Team Hub. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know if you want to see us run it 2 and 4 times. I know the video is quite bloody long. I'm probably going to try and get 1 to 2 videos a week. Obviously, it takes a good hour or so to record the video, edit, upload, all that stuff. Plus, practice took probably a good hour or so for me to get through practice as well. So it's quite time consuming with me, family, work, all that good stuff. But let me know what you think. You want to see, obviously, all this stuff here between races, qualifying and the race, 2 times, 4 times, all that stuff, let me know. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto. Thanks for watching. See you in race 2 when we head to Jeddah.